As ever, I hope you're doing very well. Here we go again then. Nothing to get too excited about here. Just gonna do some gentle sounds. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit on my end. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That was just a little bit of sound admin. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be doing some tapping, doing some whispers, that kind of stuff, you know. Do you know this game? If you got your eyes closed, that's fine, don't even worry about it. But it's called Lacuna, and I like it. It is a game for 2 players where you spread out a mat which represents a pond at night time, and then you shake out a bunch of wooden flowers and you try to pair up the flowers, and there are 7 different types of flowers, and if somebody manages to get the majority in at least 4 of those 7 categories, then they win the game. But really, it's just super chill. I enjoy the aesthetic of it. Do you know what I was tapping on the other day when I was in Target? Only a bottle of Tums. I thought, you know what, this sounds quite good. And I stand by that. What do you think? Should we open them up? Should we pop this? Jeez Louise, that sounded loud to me. Hopefully it didn't for you. Should we pop the seal here? Here we go. Smells kind of fruity. Alright, what should we do next? You know what? Let us do a little more tapping on this box. Now, this is a box of a Jigsaw puzzle that we got when we went to Vatican City after seeing the Sistine Chapel. So I thought this would be topical because, you know, what with the new Pope just being decided, the first American Pope, the first Pope from the United States. Not that that means anything to me, I don't care, but allegedly he is not super ultra hard right conservative, so I mean that's something. This is obviously not currently in this box. It is a work in progress. It's a tricky one though. I mean, a lot of the colours are quite muted. There's some bits where you can be like, oh okay, yeah, there's not many options for where that is, but I mean, there's an awful lot of just kind of cream and just kind of muted colours that make it quite tricky. And anyway, I have never yet met a 1,000-piece jigsaw where I was like, oh yeah, this is a piece of cake, no worries. Speaking of jigsaws, here is a jigsaw which is completed. The United States of America. Here we have California. We'll pop that back in place. Let's pop it back in one more time. Oh no, now Nevada's fallen around. Get back into place, Nevada. Here we go. There we go. Got it back in. Satisfying sound. We're gonna have to try this again. Come on. There we go. And what fell out in between Missouri and Louisiana? Could it possibly be Arkansas? There we go. Got it back together. Alright. Let's do a little Groot fabric sounds. I just noticed Groot's leg was falling out. I mean, that's not ideal. I might have to take this costume off and see what the heck is going on. But, okay, Groot is falling apart at this point. I mean, that's probably okay. He can probably regenerate, can he? This might be a job for another time. I don't think I'm going to be fiddling with fixing Groot during this ASMR video. We'll just do some fabric sounds and put them to one side, shall we? I assume it'll be a pretty simple fix to just pop his leg back in. Yes, please try not to be unduly worried about Groot. I think it'll be just fine. Can you hear the red-winged blackbirds outside? I do like those guys. Alright, what should we do? A little bit of cork tapping. silly. Let's do this. Let's see, what else do I have here? I have Oxford Dictionary of Quotations. Should I read out a couple of these for review purposes? Let's see, stop. There we go. Sammy Davis Jr. lived from 1925 to 1990, and he has one quote attributed to him in here. Being a star has made it possible for me to get insulted in places where the average Negro could never hope to go and get insulted. Dang, he was one witty dude. Let's see if we can get another quote out of here. Alright. Oh, okay. I just stopped it on a page full of proverbs. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a good one here. Great. Here is a proverb from the mid-17th century, and it is, "A green Yule makes a fat churchyard," and I think we can all relate to that. A green Yule makes a fat churchyard. There's a little note saying it meaning a mild winter. Okay. Mid-17th century, all about the green Yules and fat churchyards. Should we do one more? Stop. Here we are, let's see, Nigel Birch, a British Conservative politician, lived from 1906 to 1981. He has one quote attributed to him, and it is a doozy. Here we go. "My God, they've shot our fox." Apparently that was on hearing of the resignation of Hugh Dalton, Labour Chancellor of the Exchequer, after the leak of budget secrets, and it was a comment on the 13th of November 1947. Then it says Harold Macmillan, Tides of Fortune, 1969. Okay, chapter 3. I guess that's when it was referenced. "My God, they've shot our fox." Alright then. As I say, I was purely quoting from this book for review purposes, and my review is, those really did seem like 3 good quotes.